Okay, hi guys. I'm not editing this video. I have an update. I know I just posted a few days ago. I am not doing long form videos because I tried to record one and I did not have fun. And I always advocate never do anything you don't want to do. So I'm going to continue having fun posting my whimsical 10-minute, 6-minute reels and turning them into videos. That is just how I transmit information. That is what is fun for me. And if you guys want deeper dives, my book will be out soon. The link is in the bio. There is so much information in that book. And then I'll eventually do like a course on or two that will have long form videos. But it takes so much energy, so it has to be something I love. So unless I'm teaching something specific and have the time and energy, I just can't. But I know you guys like these videos, so you won't care. What I am going to do is do more vlogs about my life in plasma, because these are fun, because I don't have to edit them. But I just cannot do something I don't like doing, and I hope you guys can respect that. And I know you guys love my plasma videos, so yeah, I just wanted to update you guys, because I literally just posted a video the other day about how I'm going to do only long form and only post like twice a month. I think I thought I should be like that, so that's why I was going to do that. Even I get caught up in that. I'm not perfect, but I cannot do that. I can just be me, and I love making the silly videos, even if they're vertical. I'm sorry if anyone hates that, but I just have so much fun talking about, my theories in that kind of way. That's just the way I flow. I can't just like sit and present and talk this way, and I hate editing. So it's just not going to happen. And also I love writing, so I think you guys will really connect with the books I write. With that said, I am definitely doing the Discord community of the Plazzies. So if you love talking about metaphysics, plasma, consciousness, whatever, definitely join that. The link is in the bio. And if you haven't signed up for my plasma book, feel free to sign up for that. The link is in the bio as well. I guess I can tell you guys some updates, because this is a vlog. What fun updates do I have since 2 days ago? Well, I got a microphone. It's pretty cool. The brand is Myono. This is not sponsored, but that's fine. I don't care. I would love to help someone. What else has been going on? I guess I'll tell you, I don't tell you guys a lot about my personal life. So, right now I'm kind of working with joy. And what I mean by that is I have always been comfortable feeling pain, feeling grief, feeling loss. It's like this weird predictable thing for me, and I didn't realize how comfortable I was in that space. And I'm starting to feel joy more and more and positive feelings. And I realize that every time I start to feel joy, I want to cry or I start shaking and I feel very fearful. And I think maybe some of you are going through this, which is why I feel like I should share it. And I think that joy is associated with grief with so many of us, because when we feel joy, I think it triggers us because we felt the ultimate joy when we were with Source, when we were with plasma, when we were connected to our total selves, when we were connected to our, star family or soul family. And, when you come to Earth, you do disconnect from that in a way where you don't remember it. But obviously, like me, a lot of you are remembering those things. And with that memory and remembering comes complete and utter grief and terror, because you have to remember that separation. And for me, that even happened on a scale of me being adopted. So I had that separation in many ways with the divine feminine, with my source. So I just think, I'm getting used to feeling joy without feeling intense fear and sadness that comes along with it, or like feeling like the other shoe's going to drop. But hopefully by listening to this, it'll make sense for some of you why that's scary and why there's like a real fear of success or joy, and like almost like feeling like that can't even be possible for you, but like it really can. And it doesn't mean things don't happen in life that are hard. But you can still have a perspective of neutrality and joy and curiosity and like an innocent child almost, where even if you get hurt, you get up and play again. That kind of, I think that's like where we're all going in the future, as far as being able to feel on a higher level, still feel all the things, still feel all the things, but not in a way where it's like, woe is me, but in a way where you still process pain and fear and sadness, but it's like in a weird harmonic way. So I just blacked out. I don't even know what I just said. But yeah, that is what I'm going through right now. So I figured I'd share a part of me and share that. And I don't want to edit this, so I have to think quick without some dead air if there's anything else I want to tell you guys. If you want to follow my TikTok, it's at Dana Kippel. This is where I actually, everything I post here, I post there. Actually, don't follow my TikTok. What am I saying right now? TikTok stinks because I don't get any views on TikTok because I think there's been a takeover on TikTok. I don't know what's happening on TikTok. Don't follow me on TikTok. I don't know. Let me think of any other. I just did an interview with JK Ultra that will be on her page soon, which I'm really excited for you guys to see. I'm also speaking at, I don't know if I spoke about this in my last video, but I'm speaking at the Science of Consciousness conference. I just bit my tongue. In July on plasma and plasmoids and why I think UFOs are mostly plasma and that they're the vehicles for consciousness. And I also think, I'll say this, that I think that consciousness, evolved consciousness, cannot use plasma in that way unless it's benevolent. Plasma will not let you use it when you have those like evil or fearful intentions. It will, but not on that level. And this is why nothing ethereal has tried to hurt us, because they literally can't. It's like a universal law. So I have zero worry about aliens. If there's worry, it's coming from the fear being instilled in us from our own it's not stupid, but our own subconscious. But there really isn't anything to fear but fear itself. But yeah, I'm working on a class that I'm going to teach on that has, I'm not going to talk about it yet, but I'll talk about it soon. But it'll be after my book. Right now, I'm mostly focusing on my book. What else? I think that's it. I think, you know what it also, I will talk about? I was scared to make a class or like a course because I have so much judgment against people charging for stuff. But at the same time, like, I think women, and I learned this from my friend who just had this discussion with me, women are scared to charge. But this is like my business. This is what I love doing. And I do a lot of free stuff. But, and tell me what you guys think. But if if I put hours and hours into making a course that I actually think helps people, that isn't a gimmick or marketing ploy, but I think will help humanity, and it's a few $100s for like a lifetime of change, that's the same as like buying a $300 jacket and it warming you. Like, if everything was free, that would be great. Honestly, there should be like an energetic exchange, but since life is ran on money and I would like to do this full time, and I think this is what my destiny is, I can't do it for money, but I am okay with, charging for a class. That's actually worthy of how much it is. And don't worry, I'll never make like a $12 million course. It'll be like $300 for like a 5-hour course that I think will really help. Tell me, I actually want to know what you guys think about that. So write that in the comments if you feel like that's fair, what you think about those things. I want to know from your standpoint, because I judge that stuff a lot, and I judge people charging for courses. And maybe it's right to judge when they're like taking advantage or very expensive or make you feel like you need it. But I feel like more, okay, if I put this course or this class out there as an offering without forcing anyone or making you think you need it, it's more like, okay, if you like my work and want more of my time and energy and want to learn deeper into some really cool things, I'll leave that out there for you. That'll be my jacket that you can buy. And I think I've just always been so insecure to do that because I have had low self-worth. And I'm being very honest here. So yeah, I would just like to know what you guys think about that. But I feel like it is fair. And that will help me study more of this stuff and help humanity. And yeah. And you guys feel free to put me in check if you ever think I'm being greedy, because I think the fact that I'm worrying about it proves I'm not. But yeah, I just want to have this discussion because I'm sure a lot of you deal with this stuff too. And I think we need to talk about the things that give us shame and confuse us and the things we think about. So what else? My brother is having a baby. My half-sister is having twins. They are coming next month. So in my personal life, I'm very excited about that. For those of you that don't know, my dad passed away a few months ago, and I had a dream about him last night where he came to me. So I thought that was interesting. Grief is just interesting. It is interesting how losing my dad opened up this whole other world of feeling that I was too scared to dive into because it was painful. So even though that really sucked and I wouldn't wish that on anyone, it also was a weird gift that I don't want anyone to go through. I hope it can happen in other ways, but a gift of learning those deep pains I was not facing. And like I dove into it more and learned more about myself and feelings I've been avoiding for a very long time. And there was also a lot of complexity in thinking about, when you lose a parent, you also remember like bad and good things. So I think it's very important to normalize the grief process. And there's like anger and memories that come along with things, and sometimes, and that's okay as well. And also gratitude and bliss, and grief is the weirdest thing. Trauma evolves us, guys. It is an interesting thing. I'm getting a message that I should stop the video because no one wants to hear me ramble for 20 minutes. I don't know if anyone will even like this, but I'm just talking. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Yeah, I'm just going to continue to make weird videos on here that you guys all see that have to do with plasma, metaphysics, new things I channel or think of. And they're really just here because I just feel like I should say them. And I think if you feel like you should speak your truth, you speak your truth. And I'll always try things out, and if I don't like them, I won't keep doing them. But what I can say I love doing is writing books, which my book, again, will be out soon. And I love making videos that I don't have to edit. And it gives me more time to study plasma and hopefully help humanity not feel so alone. And my plans for the future are to help us really access like other timelines and selves and, dimensions with our mind. And I think that's completely possible, even though it sounds impossible. And I'm excited to dive more into just like that because I love futurism. And I want to do it in a grounded way where it feels very human. It's not like some fantastical thing that like one person has access to. Like anyone can do these things. And I really think it is true. And I'm going to end the video. But I hope you guys have a great day. And I love you guys. The links in my bio have everything you need. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. I'm sending so much love and self-empowerment to you guys. And I will get better at these, I promise.